Welcome to this short video demonstration about ProgrammExpress, web-based portfolio program and project reporting, or sometimes known as a light PPM solution, specifically for Transport for London, where we've using your color palettes, logos, brand identity. ProgrammExpress is a cloud-based solution, so we're specifically using one of our demo solutions, but our clients will have their own URL, so for example tfl.programmexpress.co.uk. So we're going to log on to ProgrammExpress as an administrator. And you can be an administrator, a write access user, or a read-only user. And what this will do is it will take us in as an administrator into what we call our home page. And from our home page, we can do most things in terms of viewing and reporting. And we can open up the portfolios, programs, and projects, and purely demonstration structure. You can have as many levels and sub-levels as you specifically require. But from this page, you can view the health of the projects within the programs and portfolios, broken down by the modules within ProgrammExpress, shown here on the home page as icons, better described as commentary, plan, resources, costs, benefits, impacts, risks, and logs. And you can also view and run reports, either as my reports, which are ones that we've set up within our own user license, or shared reports that have been set up by the central projects team, or the PMO, or the program office. So ProgrammExpress is very much about simple data input and powerful program and portfolio reporting output. So from a simple data input perspective, we'd expect users to be updating one or more of these projects and some or all of the specific modules. But an example of a user would be logging onto the same system and same home screen, but you will see here a different view, a filtered view of just the projects that they have write access to, that we expect them to update, and just the modules that we expect them to update. So on the previous screen you will have seen all the modules, but here we've filtered them, so this user has to update commentary, plan, costs, and risks. So simple data input, project manager will select, go to the commentary screen, see what updates they made last time and when they made them, add new comments, save, move through to the plan screen, see the current plan, make any forecast changes to dates, additions or deletions to tasks, move through to the costs, see if any of the forecasts need changing. Let's maybe change the forecast from 100 to 200. And then move through to the risks and have a look at the current risks, make any amendments, reg status, mitigating actions, adding or deleting some of those risks. So very simple experience for the user, and more than likely they will want to see what their new data looks like in terms of a report. So they may have set up, or they have in this case, a one-page summary, one of our example project reports. Now this report sits very nicely as a PowerPoint slide. Plan on a page shows project information, red, amber, green status, key milestones, some financials, and the commentary threads that we have specifically configured for this report. So simple experience for the user. If we go back in as the administrator, they can be confident now that all the data is up to date for all the projects. There are many audit controls and reports that can look at the quality of the data. But again, if we go back and we open up the programs and projects, we're probably going to be drawn to where the problem areas are. And what we can do here is we can start to filter out the greens, filter out the ambers, look at where the problems areas are in the projects, click on example project 1C. Let's maybe go to costs. That's red. Why is it red? Drill down into the screen and we'll see that the forecast cost is 800,000 against a budget of 600, out of tolerance, therefore red status. So we can do that with any of the modules within any of the projects. More likely that once all the data is up to date, and this is the power of ProgrammExpress in terms of program and portfolio reporting. I showed you one of the project reports, of which there are a few. But in terms of program and portfolio, if I go to my top level, that will start to run reports for every single project that sits beneath me. So for this example, if I go to shared reports and go to the RAG status summary, what now we have is automated aggregation and consolidation of all project data, and you'll see in an Excel style, saves manually summarizing into an Excel all the project information, and as you can see, the columns, a bit of planning information, a bit of RAG, and some of the commentary threads. We sometimes call this our weekly flash report. State of the nation on a Monday morning. If everybody has this, then you can see where we are with the projects. One example of an aggregated portfolio report, and another example may be a Gantt chart. So here, one click, and we can now see all the plans within all the programs and all the projects shown as a Gantt view, where we use the red, amber, green for our taskbars. Red meaning it's missed today's date, and amber meaning it's forecast to be later than was originally expected, although hasn't quite missed the date. And using the same data but a different view, maybe we'll run a milestone summary. This is more of a higher level timeline view, again, of all the key milestones, the health in terms of red, amber, green, and expected delivery days for all of the projects and programs that sit underneath us. Because we're running at the top portfolio level, all these reports can be run at any level. I'm just choosing to do so at portfolio level. It may be that we want resource usage summary. So here, an Excel style report where all the resources are aligned to the plans, and therefore we're not running an independent Excel. The data will move as the plan moves, and here we can see our resources, what projects they're working on, number of days in the period, and what that aggregates to within that period, and therefore shows where we've got out of tolerance, over allocation of resources. Just one example of a resource report out of 6 resource type reports. So that's just a very quick view of ProgrammExpress about simple and light data input, specifically automated project, program and portfolio reporting. There is a lot more to discuss in terms of the functionality that we have within ProgrammExpress. There is more functionality in terms of document repository, reporting and dashboard, and many settings and configurations that can make it your own, and configuration is probably half a day to add the corporate, the brand identity, which can be changed. This is just an example using the color palette of the organization. But having seen that short video and you think there might be a potential requirement, you can see our details for getting in touch, and having developed that short demo, maybe arrange a webinar full of functionality, face-to-face meeting, plan a pilot implementation, more importantly, to sow a seed and to show and to share within the organization if you're struggling in this particular area. But thank you very much for watching.